How'd you feel about the progress that DJ made as the game went on?
Very pleased. We talked about it all week long. And today, even before the game, we just talked about how we respond as an offense and then each position group. But, man, that's the name of the game, right? That's the name of the game for football. It's the name of the game for life is, just being able to respond to whatever happens. And so he did that. He did a lot of good things, a lot to clean up, but just really proud for him as far as how he responded.
You know what the narrative is going to be, though, that it still was, a little over 300 yards, a little bit of a slog at times. How do you convince people this is going to be different than last year?
No, this definitely going to be different. There is no question. Number one, we're healthy. We had a lot of guys that played and made some plays, so we're going to gain confidence from that. And like you said, we had some hiccups in the first half and even into the third quarter. I mean, you take 2 plays away in the first half, we're scoring more points, and we just shot ourselves in the foot. Whether it was a bad snap or DJ didn't catch it, on that first third down, we stopped ourselves. Then we're going in to score, and then we had the fumble, obviously, that we got to get cleaned up. That would have been points right there, And so, a little bit of a sluggish start, like you said, but, man, we just needed to settle in. All right, we've all watched some football games this past weekend, and that first game, that's always tough to be hitting on all cylinders. So the key now is for us to respond from what happened today and gain confidence from coming back in that second half and doing some really good things. I mean, when we came back in the middle of the third quarter, we started putting some drives together, and we finished drives, and that's what we were looking for, So really proud of the guys overall as far as how they responded, like I said earlier, and just especially in that second half, settled in.
What's exciting is Cade got to get out there a little bit at the end. Just your thoughts on the drive that he obviously completed his first touchdown.
Yeah.
And then also GJ's response to Cade's touchdown I thought was really unique and special as well. So just your thoughts on that.
Yeah, well, Cade, it was great to get Cade out there. And I was hoping to get him out there at some point for sure. That's what I told him. And then I didn't know when exactly, but we definitely wanted to get him out there to get some experience. And because he's done nothing but improve. And it didn't surprise me one bit when he went in there and we didn't skip a beat at all. He did some good things. He was very accurate. Made some big plays, and that's what you want in a guy that can come from high school and be first game of the season and just be able to make those plays. So excited about that. That's going to boost his confidence, all right? And then, just like you said, the reaction with DJ. I mean, they're all really tight in my room, and I take pride in that. Man, these guys really pull for each other. It doesn't matter who's out there, all right? They're all pulling for each other to get better.
Brandon, a lot of design runs for DJ tonight. Is that an opponent specific to what Tech was showing you guys, or is that something you want to implement more as part of the offense?
Yeah, well, we knew DJ, he's got a skill set that's really good as a runner. And he lost some weight, he got quicker, and he got faster, and he got stronger. And it's something that, anytime you can run the quarterback, then you're going to be able to pick up an extra hat, pick up an extra blocker in the run game. And so we knew going in that we wanted to definitely get him going, and I think that helps a quarterback too. You don't want to overdo it, but at the same time, man, it gets him going. You get those pads hit a couple times, sometimes he can get you going a little bit quicker with everything else, all the other jobs. So it was a mixture of both. I mean, it was something that we felt like we could do against the defense that we're going against, and then I just wanted to get him going on the right foot, especially as a runner, and not just being back in the pocket all the time.
Were you a little surprised that you only averaged 3 yards a carry tonight? Were you a little surprised you didn't have more success?
Yeah, I felt like we would have had more, but, we'll have to go watch the film and see what happened. There was a couple miscues, and that's something else that I want to talk about is just some of the communication wasn't clean, whether it be coaches to players or, from the sideline to the field. We got to get that cleaned up. A lot of first game issues that you don't want to have in the first game, but hey, we got to work to improve on them. And so, yeah, that's just something that we're going to look at and see where it didn't go our way sometimes in the run game, because I know we can run the football, and we're going to be able to run the football. We got some tough, hard-nosed guys that are blocking and tough, hard-nosed guys that are running it too.
Brandon, let's go back just a little bit. When you first come on board here, you talk about Cole Stout and his struggles and the things that you simplified in the bowl game against Oklahoma that seemed to settle him down. Was there anything in the offseason you done with DJ compared to what you saw last year and the struggles he had up until what we saw tonight, even though there were some struggles?
Yeah.
Were there anything in the offseason that you was able to work with him on to help simplify and settle him down?
Well, you kind of said it with the word simplify, and that's what we really want to do on offense, and especially with a quarterback that needs to build his confidence. And, everything I talk about with that room is to try to simplify. Don't overcomplicate it. And that allows you to play fast and not try to do too much. And so we've been having those conversations a good bit. And, similar conversations I have with Cole. There's no doubt about it. Cole Stout, when I first got here, we just made it simple and let him go play, And I think you saw that in DJ today. We got plenty to clean up. There's no doubt about it. But he continued to just play, and he continued to show us that he's got some playmaking ability, and he did that both with his legs and with his arm. So just building that confidence, having some higher percentage throws, that type of thing, just to get him going.
How do you balance using DJ as a runner with maybe his exposing him, maybe to using him more, and to further injury, things like that? Possibly?
Yeah, I think it depends on who you're playing and what type of defense you're playing. It really does, And like I said earlier, I think first off, we're going to run the quarterback. How much just depends on the game plan, depends on who we're playing, and it depends on who the runner is and what type of runs we're doing. And so we're always going to run the quarterback. And last year we got away from that a little bit, and so there's no doubt we're going to do that. And our guys know that. They know going into it that there's going to be plenty of quarterback runs, whether it's design runs or zone read or whatever the case is. But then they're going to have to make plays. It was great to see DJ on the one touchdown pass to Bo Collins. He made a play with his legs. He got out of the pocket and made a play. And those are the things that we didn't see as much last year. And so I'm just ready to move on from last year. To be honest with you, we're in a different spot right now.
I know that this is a hard thing to compare, but is this team faster than last year's team?
Yeah, I think we are. There's no doubt. I think we're stronger and faster and more experienced. So you take those three things, and we're going to gain a lot of confidence from it, and we're going to be more successful. So, yeah, no doubt. You start with my quarterbacks. All my quarterbacks are faster. No doubt about it. We got some new guys in the quarterback room now, and they're fast, athletic guys. So there's no doubt that speed element, plays a part of the success.
And then the healthier guys.
Yeah, absolutely. The size and the health of guys. Just being able to roll guys in at receiver. It feels great to do that. We got some guys.